Okay, this is chess Endgames. Let me just clean up my desk first. You're not gonna see that, which is good. My desk is very messy. A messy desk means what does it mean? It means that you have a great mind. You're a great person, and a clean desk also means that you're a great person. So I don't know who came up with that. This is just a test problem that I did to check the. Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's just play. Let's just solve one out of the 12,000 problems. So, what is chess Endgames? Well, you have very few pieces or pawns. King is very important. King is important because with that you could kind of just force the other king around, things like that. You could promote pawns. You can block pawns with the king, and you can escort your own pawns with the king. For example, those are just things I've learned. I have not read any chess books. I have my system by Nimzovich on the bookshelf, and that's where it has been, on the bookshelf. So I haven't read much of it, maybe one chapter, and then I just thought, wow, what a guy. What a guy. That guy was he knew what was up. Did he make up everything for himself? I don't think so. He must have stood on the shoulders of a giant. Okay, I think there's a lot of things going on in this position. This pawn is obviously passed. So is the white pawn, but the white king is helping out, and the black king. I think the black king is supposed to get over here, get to the queen side. No, that's the. Sorry, that's the king side. Okay, we're playing black. So this area is the king side. You know that because the queens start on the D file, and they start on their color they are. So the black queen is on the black square in the D file, and the white queen is here. Okay, but you probably knew that already. If you didn't, then you know now. Okay, so now we will spend 3 minutes talking about nothing, and we haven't solved anything, which is the story of my life. Yeah. So give up? No. Play best? No. Blitz? No. Next problem? No. We're gonna power through this problem. I was thinking about king e6, and if g6, then no. Okay, what about the pawn? This pawn is interesting because do I promote with check? No. Thus, okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If I go here, okay, so c3, g6, c2, g7, c1 queen, g8 queen. And then I have a queen, so I could just play. Aha, okay, I play king, queen h1 check, and then king g6, and then queen g1 check, but then king f7. Yeah. Okay, so I thought about moving the king to e6. And then I just combined those two ideas. The c pawn, and king is king e7. King e7 and king g6, because then I have c3. King e7. No, king e7 g6. So do I have c3? That's the question. Well, that's... I'm not sure what to do. I don't think king e6 or king e7 is any good. Am I not just wasting a move with that? Because if any king move, just g6. But still, I have king f6. If king is 6, g6, f6, king h6. I feel like I'm almost stopping the pawn, but just barely. Okay, so my rating now is 1489. My practice rating, I'm not gonna tell you my blitz rating or my standard rating. For that, you have to watch the respective blitz tactics videos and the standard tactics videos. So a little bit of commercial there for the channel. Shameless plug. I mean, if you're watching this video, you're probably on my channel, and you're probably just thirsting for chess. You watched all the other videos, and now you're just browsing anything you can find. More content. Well, at least this is original content. This is not derivative of any... what's it called? Is it called derivative? It's not derived from anyone else's work. I mean, of course, the games are from... the problems are from games. So I guess I'm wrong. Yeah, they're someone else's work. Sort of. But I would have to make the work. I would have to produce... Yeah. Produce something, some original things. Or not original. What's it called? I don't know what's it called. But yeah, c3, g6, c2, g7, c1, g1, queen. Yeah, and then queen h... I think that's it. Yeah, we'll just try that. If I have to move the king, well, we'll just do that. Am I moving the king now, or am I... Okay, yeah, now I see. So king is 6. Then if my king is on e6, then you have this diagonal right here, and the g pawn promotes with check, and that's a problem. But I have c2 now. c2, g7, already looked at this, but let's just do it one more time. c2, g7, c1, g8, queen h1, king g6, queen g7, g2. Maybe not queen g1, but queen g2. Queen g2, queen g2, king f7, and then queen d5. No. I have no plan other than promoting the pawn, so I'll just run with that plan. No. I would have to play king e7. Yeah. King e7 and then king f7, but then king h6. What? How about king g6? No, h6, I mean. Okay, so these are all the same value. They're all losing 11. So g8 is the same as king h6. So king h6, now I have either king g8 or c2. No, not c2. Yeah. Okay, so I talked about it in the beginning of the video. Talked about blocking with the king, making the other king move. Yeah, and now we just take the pawn. And this pawn is unstoppable. You could even play c2 right away. And then just promote right. So that's a tough problem. I think I'm gonna check this out at a later stage, at a later point in time. So this is a 1600 problem. I mean, it's just a pawn endgame, but pawn against pawn, but it's way higher than my rating, way above my level. So now here, the first thing I saw was queen d8 check, and then queen e7, because that just blocks everything. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I want to play queen d8 check. Because if... Yeah, and if king d5, king e5, then you just go queen e7, right? I think I'll do that. I can't see if white has a draw. Now I'll just go here, and then I'll bring the king in, and I think I could just move my king up the board. No, not this way, but this way. And now I take the pawn. There are no stalemates. Looks like the king has a lot of squares. Yeah. Just moving on. Ah, this one, yeah. This is kind of just familiar stuff. How do you promote the pawn? How do you avoid the stalemate? So you don't go g4 right away, because then king h1, and then you have no. Do you have king? Do I have g4 right away? G4, King H1, G3, King G1, G2. Yeah. Isn't that just winning? G4, King H1, G3, King G1, F3, G3. Oh, where is the king? So G3, G3, King H1, G2, King G1. No. So 1, 2, 3 moves. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The king, the pawn is on G2. 1, 2, 3. And then the king would just have to go into the corner and just go back and forth. Because if king F1 or king F2, then the pawn can just... No. Yeah, if king F1 or king F2, then this king gets in. Okay. So if white would play king F2, then king H2, and then G4, G3, G2, G1. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then there's a check. So fourth move would just be king G1, and then you have... Oh, that's a stalemate, because you can't go king G3 because that's stalemate. Okay, so I kinda just have to waste a move, or how do I do that? Do I go king G3? Do I go king G3 and... Okay, so this is tricky. I don't think I've had quite a problem like this. G4, G3, G2. That didn't work. G3, G3, H1, G4, H1, G3, G1, G2. No? G4, H1, G3, G1, G2, F2. Okay. And now it's just a matter of getting the pawn. And yeah. Is there a stalemate? No. No. Ooh. We're at 1497. And we got a perfect score of 100%. Wow, 100%. Wow, 100%, Harris? That's insane. We'll be right back. Whew. Yeah. What was I thinking? Yeah. So I did calculate wrong. I did something wrong in the beginning. I don't know. Yeah, I did something wrong. Woohoo! Yeah. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Wow. We gotta drink some water. Remember to drink water. If you're forgetting to drink water, you gotta start remembering that. Alright, so isn't this just can I go rook g2 and then rook h2? Okay, I would go rook g2, king h1, rook h2, king g1, and then f2. Okay, so where's my where's the rook now? Is the rook on g2? Rook g2, rook h2, and then no, rook g2, rook h2, and now, yeah, what? Rook d2, rook g2, and then rook h2, and now the king is on g1. Then I go f2, so rook f2 is forced, and then rook takes f2, king h1, rook f1 is mate. Rook g2 takes one move longer to mate. And now I go here. And then this. And then this. Oh, look at that. We just broke 1500. I don't know what this relates to, like a FIDE rating or a Norwegian Chess Federation rating or a Turkish Chess Federation rating or a Russian Chess Federation rating or a US Chess Federation rating or a British Chess Federation rating or a Spanish Chess Federation rating or a Zimbabwe Chess Federation rating or a South African Chess Federation rating or a Japanese Chess Federation rating or a Chinese chess. Okay. Question is, can I go h4, h5? Can I go h5? No. No, of course not. Because of knight f6. And that's a fork. I'm losing the pawn and I'm just drawing. So I gotta okay, so if I move my king now to f5, then the knight on the, and the king is on, yeah, the knight and the opposing king is on the same square, so the knight can't check the king. No, that's wrong. Okay, so what are the threats? Do I just get my king into the corner and then play for h5, h6? Are we going with that? if king f5, then where's the knight going? I like king f5. I mean, if I play king d5, then I get knight f6 check, and it's a mess. King f5, and the knight has very few squares. Oh, I'm liking king f5 better and better, because king f5 blocks all the d5, f6 knight moves. King f5. How do you then stop the pawn? King f5 and then h5. Because if my king stays on e4, then I get knight f... no, then I get... If I get knight b5, then just knight takes b5 and I'm winning. Okay, I'm going for king f5. And now h5. h5 and then... yeah. h5 and the pawn looks very unstoppable. And also the king is not getting in. Yeah, the king can play d5, but the pawn is still running. Yeah, h5, king d5, h6, and then just winning. Yeah, there is no king takes e5. King. There is no king takes e6. And there is no knight f8. There is no knight f6. If knight c5, then just knight takes c5, king takes c5, and then h6, h7, h8. Yeah. I could even play knight f4 check. No. Knight f4, no. h7. Isn't just h7 winning? h7, and if knight h7, knight g4, and if king takes g4, king takes e6, and that's a promotion. I do think that's it. Now I can play now maybe I'll play knight g5, but then knight h8. Okay, so we're 4 moves deep into this problem. Obviously, I haven't calculated all the way through. I haven't calculated all the 4 moves. So there's a lot of moves here I missed, but I still made it through, which is quite common for problems at my level of rating, is that you can miss a lot of moves the opponent does, but you can still win. So it's not like a visualization exercise in that regard. It's more of just making a move and then making a move and then making a move, and then you kind of go from there, play by ear, so to speak. which is not a good thing to do when you're just starting out with chess, or when you're making, like, when you're getting to advanced or intermediate to advanced. You're gonna hit a wall, so to speak. You're gonna hit a wall and then you're gonna stop playing chess. That's the most common sequence of events. You're just gonna play and then you're gonna lose and then you're gonna lose, and then you're gonna start winning and winning and winning, and then you're gonna start losing again. And that second time around, you get all those losses. It's just it's just heartbreaking, because you put all those work in, put all those hours in, and then you just get crushed by players who are better than you. And that second wave of losses can be enough to just destroy the people's chess careers. I mean, very rarely are you getting like a linear improvement graph, unless you're like one of the very, very few humans who can improve linearly. Those are very rare. There are not many people like that. Yeah, do I go knight f4? Doesn't knight f4 just block the king? Knight f4, king d6, and then king f6? Hang on. This problem is way more interesting than yeah, it's way more interesting than the previous problem. Yeah, but yeah, knight f4, then you would have to play king d6, but then I go king, then I go king f6, knight f okay, knight f4, king d6, king f6, knight h8, king g7, king g7, but then you get king e7. And then how does... Okay. But I have some knight g5 and... oh, I got this... no. I'm just Okay, so you have this, this, and this. You have the knight f4, knight g6. And then you have... well... I mean, this is like a tough problem in many ways. There's a lot of things to watch out for, because if the pawn falls, then it's a draw. And that's just a terrible result. And it's just, I feel like this is just one move away from disaster. If this was a bullet game and I had like 5 seconds left to play, I'm guessing I would just I would have big problems. But then again, bullet is just not realistic, or it's just not. It's not a good place to be. It's not a good. It's not a good way to spend your time, because you're making all these weak moves. And yeah, maybe I'll go king f6. If king f6, question is king f6 or knight f5. King f6, but wouldn't black have to play? Wouldn't black have to play knight h8 then? Or maybe just go knight g5? Because there is no king e6. Knight g5, knight h8, king f6. And then doesn't the king just go from f6 to g7, and then the knight is trapped? What am I missing? Maybe it's knight h6? Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'll just go king f6. And now I'll go knight f4 check, king d6, and then I'll go king g7. No. I mean, I think knight f4 check is better than knight g5 because of the king have to move. Knight f4 check, and if king e4, then just knight g5 check. No. Am I calculating? Oh, that's illegal. Knight f4, king e4, and then I'll go knight g6. Knight f4 and knight g6. And the black knight is trapped. And where is the king? So the king now is either on e6. No, the king is either on d6 or d4 or e4. I think I'll do that. Oh, I'm losing? No, it's just thinking. And now the knight is trapped. And I will play There Is No Stalemate. Wow. Wow, that was a tough problem. That was a tough problem. I'm gonna have to look at that at a later stage. Maybe just okay, so it's called reviewing. I think it's called reviewing because it's a view, but it's a review because you did a view before and now you're just doing it again. Therefore, review. Yeah, I'm learning words. And okay, we'll do one more. Okay. Okay, we'll do two more. I think this is okay. So this is a mate in 1, 2, 3, 1. Is made in 1, 2, 3, 4 moves or 3 moves. Okay, question is, do I play king d6 first? I mean king d6, king b8, king d6, king b8, king c6. Okay, we'll go for that. Oh, these moves take a longer time. Okay, and now we'll just kill king c6 and then queen b7 mate next. Okay, we'll just do king knight queen c7. Yeah, I lost some point there. What was the move? Was there queen? Oh, queen a7. Oh yeah, now we go here, or just even here. Aha. Because now the king only has one move. But wait, yeah, the king has. The king had only one move when with this as well. Okay, yeah. Okay, final problem. What's going on here? I'm thinking king g4. You see that the king is stalemated, or the king has no moves, but it's not stalemate because of the pawn. And I have to checkmate with the queen and the king somehow. King g4, g5 is forced. Then I'll go king h5, g4. Yeah, we'll do that. Or maybe king f5. King f5 and then king f6. King f5, g4, king f6, f3, f2, Queen G7 is mate. So right now I have to unblock the pawn. And I can do that with either... I think I'm either supposed to play King H5 or King F5. No, I have to play King F5. And King F6 and Queen G7. Okay, so that's a perfect score. Very nice. That was a fun session. That was tough. And trying to smack a fly here. So yeah, that's about it. If you made it all the way through the video to the end, that's awesome. And yeah, that's about it for now. Thanks for watching, and bye.